Well, Gaffer, another one of those quick turnarounds. Game finished on Saturday. We look ahead to Tuesday night, another home game against Maidstone. How's the recovery been?
Good, really good. Productive. Boys are ready for action, ready to get back to it. We feel like it's literally just game at the minute, which I think when you've got momentum, you prefer. Little bit of disappointment, frustration in the camp from Saturday that we didn't take all 3 points. But again, it's a huge picture of what this league's about this season. It's absolutely crazy. You look at some of the scores on Saturday again in the bonkers. So no, we're positive, boys. We're in a great frame of mind. We've cleared the air from Saturday and made sure that the focus is back on. And there was a lot of plus points from Saturday. I thought we started really well. We lost control by not having control in the way we play. The game become very transitiony, and that's not us. We like to control the ball, and we didn't do that, and that left us open to some counter attacks, which caused us problems. And then we had a little bit of a mental block after half time, which we have to be better on. But overall, when I look at the data after the game, our expected goals was nearly 4 again on Saturday, which is, if we can keep that up, we'll win a lot of football matches. So a lot of positives. Boys are raring to go, and what a great game to go back into tomorrow.
And the last 2 Tuesdays, we've had absolutely brilliant results. Hopefully something similar tomorrow. Is there something different about playing on a Tuesday night which just helps the team?
I don't think so. Personally, as a player, I loved night games. I think they offer a different environment, so I think that's always a little bit different. But I think for me, it's just been standard and mentality. In the last 2 Tuesday night games, we've gone out really on the front foot and caused a lot of problems to teams. So we started that way Saturday. We started really well Saturday, and then kind of died off a little bit. So we'll be looking for the same tomorrow. It'll be a different test to what we've faced the last couple of games. And that's the beauty of this league. I think there's so many... My biggest learning curve coming down to the National League South from the North and winning the North is there's a lot more challenges in the South. You get a lot more teams tactically doing a lot more things different. In the North, there's a lot of the same. But we're all enjoying that challenge and what it does mean. And again, my learning is... certain challenges need certain tools, and just because we got a 5-0 victory on Tuesday, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's the same tools that you need to go and win on Saturday. And sometimes when you do have such a great victory, like at Hampton, we had such a great victory, it is tough to change. But again, it's something that I've learnt about this group. So we're looking forward to a big block of games now, and we need to make sure that we keep picking points up, we keep putting points on the board. We can't win every game. We want to win every game, but we need to make sure that if we're not winning, we're not losing, and we keep ticking that tally over.
What's Maidstone next? They're another team up the top in that sort of pack, competing in the top 7. Had a great season last year. They've got a great manager. But what kind of a game are we expecting from them? Something more physical or something more on the ground?
A bit of both, I think. I think they are where they are, and they've had the success they've had over seasons because they are adaptable. They can do a little bit of everything. A lot of people say to me, "Oh, Maidstone, they're very direct, they're very physical." They're not a direct team, as if I look at going away to a Tuesday at Enfield where you're facing a lot of long balls. What they are is very aggressive and intense in everything they do, and I really like it. It reminds me a lot of us when we're at our best. So I'm expecting a really tough game, but I'm expecting a really enjoyable game, and one that as a coach, as a player, these are the games you want to be involved in. Another top of the table clash. They've done a great job on us down there, so you have to give them credit, even though I do think they've scored 2 absolute worldies down there, and a mistake from us. We probably didn't create them any problems or as many problems as we need to. So we're looking forward to it. We've got a feeling of what the game's going to bring, and we'll be ready for that. But as always, the focus will be on us and us hitting our standards, both tactically, physically, but more importantly at this point, mentally.
Well, just finally, it's obviously always important to have a good crowd, but on a Tuesday night in maybe quite dreary weather, it's going to be key to have a good following against a team up there with us.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know why you wouldn't be here tomorrow night, if I'm being honest with you. I think these are the games, like I say, as a football person you want to be involved with. Tomorrow will be fire, one way or the other. So as a supporter, I think you'd be, unless there's a massive excuse why you can't come, you'd be silly not to be at our stadium tomorrow, because it's going to be a top game.